guard station should be just past the shopping district.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here.
You're...
Good day to you, Miss Amelia. I hope you've been well.
Yes, thank you. Not much has changed recently. I'm glad you also seem to be doing well, Julius.
I'm honored you remember me. Your beauty seems to shine even brighter with each passing day, Miss Amelia.
What a coincidence meeting a knight of the Royal Guard in a place like this.
Stopping by here is part of my patrolling duties. Things are rather tense at the Royal Castle right now, and so I was worried it might affect the mood of the town. But I suppose it's good to pay the townspeople a visit every now and again. After all, it allows me to come across such beautiful flowers across my path.
Huh? What do you think you're doing?
That's quite the greeting. I am merely greeting a lady as any knight should.
As a knight should? You think you can just take my Mealy's hand and... Ow, 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 ow. Mealy, you're gonna...
Don't say such silly things, Subaru. I'm sorry, Julius. He can be such a child sometimes.
You're one to talk, Mealy.
You need not apologize, Miss Amelia. But you there. I do not agree with your tactic of hiding behind your master and having her grovel on your behalf.
Hit me where it hurts, why don't ya?
You seem to be struggling with your words quite a bit, but I accept your apology. I am Julius Eucleus, a knight of the Royal Guard.
I'm Subaru Natsuki. I'm someone important enough to Mealy that we walked around the royal capital holding hands.
Yes, so you wouldn't wander off on your own. In any case, could we trouble you for some help? I have an important matter to take care of and wish to communicate with someone at the royal castle.
I see. So you want to use the conference mirror in the guard station, I assume?
Yes. I would greatly appreciate it if you could help.
Understood. Please allow me to show you inside. Would you like to come along as well?
Yes, of course! I can't leave you alone with Mealy! Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, Mealy, my ear's gonna rip right off!
Jeez, you're as stubborn as a mule.
Ugh, that's a phrase I haven't heard in a long time. Stop laughing so much!
Sorry, but Subaru, you've got a lot of guts standing up to Julius like that.
He was so unlikable. We didn't even get to talk to Reinhardt. All we managed to do was meet that annoying knight.
You think Julius is just some annoying knight? You're funny, Subaru.
I'm being serious here! I'm glad you invited us to dinner, Cruce, but I have a feeling you didn't just want to have a fancy meal together, did you?
Of course not. I was hoping we could exchange information on the reasoning behind the royal selection's postponement. However, you seem to have had something more important to deal with as of late.
We didn't really get to do much investigating with all the interruptions we had to deal with today. Sorry to waste your precious time like that, Mealy. Let's try again tomorrow.
This has nothing to do with you in the first place, Subaru. Your main priority is to heal your body. So please, get some rest.
But
Yep. You should listen to Miss Amelia. You aren't taking the situation you're in seriously, Subaru. I don't want to spook Mew, but your symptoms are pretty serious. Why don't you look after yourself more and get some rest like Miss Amelia told Mew to?
I understand your sentiments, but this is just the type of person Subaru is.
Well, even little Rem is coddling up to him. It seems like Mew won't learn your lesson unless Mew get hurt really, really badly.
that's awfully ominous.
If you think that's scary, then you really should consider what Ferris and I are saying. Otherwise, I'll have Rem monitor you the entire day.
I cannot go against an order if it is from Miss Amelia. I shall watch over Subaru like a hawk.
I see. I applaud your sense of loyalty. Consider me impressed.
I think her eagerness is a little different from loyalty.
Everyone appears to be here. The Council of Wise Men will now enter.
So that's the Council of Wise Men.
Yep. That's the representative, Lord Miklatov, and the lot. Without a king, Council of Wise Men has full authority on matters regarding the kingdom. They're a very important bunch, so don't go disrespecting them.
Got it. Thanks for filling me in. Still, this is where they're gonna tell us why the royal selection was delayed, huh? That's a relief after all that running around we did trying to gather intel.
Well, you could also say that all that running around was a big old waste of time.
Depends on how you see it. But we did find out other things along the way. Right, Reinhardt?
Yes, I'm glad to see you again, Subaru.
Yeah, same here. We've got a lot to catch up on.
I'd love to chat with you, but let's focus on this delegation for now. We can talk for as long as you want after.
That's so. I'll hold you to it then.
Quiet. The captain and the Council of Wise Men are about to begin.
They really don't like you.
Keep it to yourself in the meantime.
O honored members of the Council of Wise Men, all the respective royal candidates have gathered at your summons. As the head of the Knights of the Royal Guard, I, Marcos, shall lead the proceedings.
Yes, please continue.
We have gathered you all here today for an important update to those involved in the selection of the next ruler. That is, the royal selection ceremony. The members of the Council of Wise Men and the candidates in the selection process have gathered here to discuss that very reason. Approximately 6 months ago, our previous king and his royal family all passed away. With the king gone, the kingdom's straits have turned dire, particularly due to the issue being deeply entangled in the covenant of the Dragon Kingdom Lagunica. The dragon's relations with our great kingdom spans back several centuries. The king at the time, Varsail Lagunica, made a covenant with the holy dragon Volcanica. Since then, the dragon has saved the kingdom during numerous crises with its almighty glory. The holy dragon Volcanica represents the utmost of loyalty and sense of justice. Even after all these generations, it watches over us from beyond the great waterfalls.
That is why maintaining the covenant greatly affects the existence of the kingdom itself. Having the entire royal bloodline fall to plague is a regretful matter. But we must now establish the next priestess as soon as possible. The Dragon Friend ceremony will help renew the covenant. It is a meeting in which the chosen priestess will communicate with the dragon. It is a role that has been heralded by the royal family for generations and must now be filled.
And we of the Knights of the Royal Guard have received explicit orders from the Council of Wise Men. We must find the priestess who has been chosen by the Dragon Gem. And now, Knight Reinhard van Estrella, please report your findings.
Yes, sir. To the honorable members of the Council of Wise Men, I am Reinhard van Estrella of the Knights of the Royal Guard. I am here to report that I have successfully found the 5th candidate.
The 5th candidate? There's Amelia, Cruce, and Priscilla. There's also another person I haven't seen before. But the 5th one, that should be all of them. Wait.
This is our 5th priestess, Miss Felt.
Wait, what? Felt? She's the 5th candidate?
What the hell? Reinhardt, you brought me here without a single explanation! What's going on here?
I'm surprised. What brought this on?
Don't play dumb with me! This place, these clothes, you, and all these people! What's up with all this? Oh, I just about had it with all this!
Do you not like the dress? I think you look quite stunning.
Forget about the clothes! It's not like I'm embarrassed or anything. I'm just saying I hate it! And not just the outfit, I hate you You too! Do you have no shame as a knight of honor for kidnapping and imprisoning a young girl like me?
I merely did so for the prosperity of the kingdom.
How do I put this? I guess I'm kind of relieved that things haven't changed with you.
She's not holding back one bit against the great sword saint. It's pretty refreshing to see.
Huh? You're here too? Really makes me question the point of this meeting.
Reinhard van Astrea.
Yes. Now, Miss Felt, please hold this.
There! Happy?
Insignia's shining. So then, the Dragon Gem has accepted her as a priestess?
I always thought these things were weird, even when I stole one of them. I wonder what makes them glow like this.
Stole? Is proof that the great dragon has acknowledged you, Miss Felt. As you all can see, the Dragon Gem recognizes Miss Felt as a priestess. She has the right to participate in the royal selection.
Pardon me, Sir Reinhard, but is that not a bit rash to say? I question whether the Dragon Gem is genuine or not in the first place.
I beg your pardon.
Are you deaf? I'm asking about the validity of her Dragon Gem. Allow me to confirm it with my own eyes. This goes for all the candidates present.
Sir Rickert.
What point is there in hiding it any further? Is that not why you called everyone here today?
Hold on a sec.
What's the matter, Miss Anastasia?
I don't get what's going on here, but I'm a busy woman. As they say in Kararagi, time is money. What's the point in checking out our dragon gems? The only reason any of us are here is because our insignias are the real deal.
Regarding that...
Excuse me! Sorry! Royal capital is just so big. Being from the countryside and all.
No, Melty. You can't use that as an excuse here.
Oh, sorry, Sakura. I guess Tiga and I are the only country bumpkins here.
Calm down, Mel. Take a deep breath. Breathe in slowly, then exhale. Ready? And out. Well, feel relaxed?
Yeah. Thanks, Tiga. So,
I apologize, Miss Melty. Due to your tardiness, we've already begun without you.
What? Really? I'm sorry.
That girl. Is she the nun I saw in the city? The other two are the ones who came to the manor as emissaries. So, those two are part of this as well. Though I guess that's pretty obvious now. But then, who is she?
Apologies for the delayed introduction. This young lady is the sixth priestess, Melty Pristis.
What?
With no time for your tears 抱いた全てをその先に繋いだ線消さないよ Oh my devastating 突き刺した風は粉々に砕けばいいのだって言うだろう The promising will ever be a misery I will miss just please 残像だった光と重なってゆく
Now then, will each of the royal candidates relinquish their dragon gems for inspection?
Well, I guess so. Who would have expected a 6th candidate? It'd be pretty bad if there were an imposter among us.
I'd like to check Miss Felt's dragon gem first, if you don't mind.
I guess things are moving along now. Anyway, don't you think the royal candidates are all a bit too quirky?
Huh? Excuse me, but you're not talking about Miss Cruchet, aren't you?
I mean, she's pretty special in her own way, but the others are way out there too. You've got Felt, the princess of the streets, and Priscilla, the epitome of arrogance. And that Anastasia girl's from another country entirely, right? From a passing glance, the only normal ones seem to be Mealy, Cruchet, and...
Here you go.
that Melty girl.
I get why you'd say that about Miss Cruchet and Miss Melty, but even Miss Amelia, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. More importantly, it looks like they're done with their inspection.
We have completed our analysis of all the dragon gems that are present here today. The candidacy of each priestess has been proven without a single doubt. According to the prophecy as laid out by the Dragonstone, when the covenant with Lagunica has severed, the new bearer of the Holy Dragon shall lead the nation. It also states that 5 shall be called upon for their nomination to the throne. Among them, a single priestess will be elected to serve a new covenant with the Holy Dragon.
The Dragonstone has as much history as our great nation itself. When the fate of the kingdom is at stake, prophecies are foretold. Considering the great effects the Dragonstone has had upon our kingdom, it is our duty to fulfill such prophecies.
The Holy Dragon Volcanica bestowed upon us the Dragonstone, which has guided the kingdom extensively in the past. In the days of yore, our kingdom had braved through the coup de grace famine and the nightmare of Blight Dragon Balgrin. Come now to recent times, and we can see how it alerted us to the Black Serpent invasion, allowing us to minimize casualties.
That is quite enough. Everyone present knows already of its greatness.
However, that still leaves us with 6 of supposedly 5 priestesses. Yet none of their dragon gems are fake.
Which means we must delay the royal selection until the number of priestesses is as foretold.
Hold it, old man. Don't complicate things any more than you should. No one ever asked me if I wanted to be the next ruler. If I drop out, that'll make 5 candidates. Then you won't need to delay the whole thing. I was dragged all the way out here from the slums anyway. I told that knight to take me back, but he refused. Not only that, he stashed away my regular outfit and made me wear this frilly nonsense. This is super annoying. I never agreed to any of it.
Then that settles it. If this one declines, we'll have the proper number of candidates for the royal selection. There is no more reason to postpone it. Besides, the other candidates are merely here to fill in for the foretold numbers, unlike me.
I cannot allow that comment to pass, Priscilla Bariel. That goes for your withdrawal as well, Felt. Considering the importance of such an event, I do not condone such an action.
What the hell? I wasn't asking for your opinion. I make my own decisions. Outsiders can keep their stinking noses out of it.
Whoa, things are getting really tense now. It'll be pretty bad if it continues on like this.
I beg your pardon.
What insolence! Do you realize the importance of the discussion at hand?
My apologies, sir, but I have an urgent message to relay. We just caught an intruder trying to sneak onto castle grounds. This intruder...
What are you looking at me for?
The intruder is demanding to see Miss Felt.
Don't make me repeat myself. Let Old Man Rom go.
I apologize, but we can do no such thing. Since you have denounced your candidacy for the royal selection, you have denounced your title that commands us as well.
So if I don't go through with the royal selection, then you won't listen to me. Is that it?
That is the most basic idea of it. Yes.
Fine then. I'll join this stupid ceremony. You just want me to try to become the next ruler, right? Reinhardt!
Yes, Miss Felt.
Uncuff him. They're too small anyway. And it's making my own wrists hurt just looking at them.
Right away.
Felt, I was trying to stop you.
Sorry, old man Rom. I can't just abandon you like this.
I raised you to be too nice.
So that makes 6 candidates with verified dragon insignias. We're right back where we started.
No, that does not seem to be the case.
Huh?
By the way, Miss Amelia, where is your benefactor, Margrave Mathers?
I apologize, but Roswell is not currently present in the royal capital today.
I see. So your guardian is not present. Not to mention that his sanity is in doubt, having nominated a silver-haired half-devil for the throne.
Lord Bordeaux, you are out of line.
Lord Miklatov, do you not see how this half-devil resembles the description of the Witch of Envy herself? The very being that once devoured half of the world, forcing all living things unto the brink of despair. Do not tell me you are unaware of the legends. Your appearance and lineage are enough to instill fear into the masses, yet you dare attempt to usurp the throne? How execrable!
You little...
Stay...
Don't stop me, Rem! I can't forgive anyone who talks to Amelia like that!
Miss Amelia is already aware that she must endure such abuse.
Besides what?
Do you really believe he would sit by idly while Miss Amelia is berated as such?
Awfully bold of you to speak to my beloved daughter like that, human.
Don't tell me.
I could encase this entire castle in ice with you lot inside of it if I wanted. Don't you dare forget that.
The apocalypse beast of eternal frost.
I suppose some have called me by that name before. Looks like you youngsters know your stuff.
Being treated as a youngster at this age is quite the experience.
So, you resort to intimidation now that the circumstances have changed. Such words are clearly a threat to us.
I don't agree with making threats either. You can't freeze us all inside this castle. I won't stand for it. And Lord Bordeaux also took things too far. Don't you agree, Tika?
What? Why are you bringing me into this? Well, either way, I don't think you should make threats you don't plan on carrying out, Great Spirit. There are people like her who will take it seriously.
Aw, guess you saw right through me, huh?
What do you mean? He isn't going to freeze us?
Of course not, Mel. The Great Spirit would never do such a thing. And pardon me for saying, but if I may, I also believe Lord Bordeaux stepped out of line. I don't believe Miss Amelia's appearance or origin have anything to do with the validity of her dragon gem. Not to mention that Margrave Mathers' absence is hardly a reason to be suspicious of her. I mean, isn't it normal to be preoccupied when a meeting such as this is held so suddenly?
Excuse me? You make it sound as if we're the weird ones for gathering here.
Pardon me, Miss Anastasia. In your case, I would say you're abnormal, yes, but in a good way. With your graceful beauty and extraordinary talent for dealing in business affairs, it's clear to everyone that you are not like the rest of us.
My, you certainly have a way with words. Perhaps you would feel more natural being a merchant than a knight.
I'm honored by the compliment, but I fear we've strayed from the topic at hand. However, I do believe it would be rash to make a decision at this very moment.
I agree with Sotiga. But what shall we do in this instance?
Lord Miklatov, do not lend your ears to this child.
We were all young once. Not to mention that he seems to be quite a thought-provoking young man in my eyes.
You're far too kind. And my intention wasn't to stand out as much as I have, but since you asked, I shall answer. We cannot avoid this postponement, though it would be a real shame to end things on such a dreary note. So...
let's have a little get-together.
A get-together?
Hey, Subaru. You enjoying this little party?
Oh, hey, Tiga. To be honest, it's a bit tense for something usually meant for more friendly relations. You'd need a pretty big knife to cut through this atmosphere. Not to mention some of the candidates didn't even stick around.
Ah, you mean Mrs. Priscilla and Anastasia. Those two are like oil and water, but they are rather logical in their rationale. They must have thought that it'd be better to continue doing their own thing rather than participate in this gathering. Something wrong?
No, I was just noticing how observant you are. You had a lot of confidence talking to those bigwigs earlier, too. Are you used to this sort of thing?
It's not that I've done this a lot, if that's what you're asking. I've just always been good at composing myself when on stage, so to speak. I don't really get nervous or anxious when situations get tense.
Huh, is that right?
I'm quite jealous of you. I'm such a nervous Nelly.
Whoa, Mealy. That's a phrase I haven't heard in a long time.
Oh, there you go again.
Hello, Miss Amelia. I apologize for the sudden proposal of this get-together.
No, it's okay. This gives us an opportunity to speak to everyone.
So, how'd your greetings go? Since I wasn't invited for some reason.
Probably because you say things like that.
Well, we made our rounds without issues. Whether we made good impressions or not is a different matter altogether.
You mean...
It went as you're probably imagining. My appearance was an issue earlier too, wasn't it?
About you looking like some witch from a long time ago. Man, what does that have to do with anything going on now? Your silver hair, eye color, and face are totes adorbs! That's all that matters!
That's a bit extreme, Subaru.
But it is a very Subaru way of thinking.
It really does make me happy that you try to console me like this, Subaru. But I can't just ignore the way it makes me feel.
I'm not really trying to make you feel better so much as I'm telling you what I truly think.
What a wonderful way of thinking! I'm incredibly moved by your sentiment.
What?
Are you all done, Mel?
Oh, yes. I finished speaking with everyone else. Now I'd like to speak with Miss Amelia and her associates.
With me?
Yes. That is, if you wouldn't mind.
No, of course not. I'm happy you asked. I would love to talk.
Wonderful!
Ah, what good timing. Would you mind if we joined you?
We? Are you including me in this too?
Is that an issue? Though I suppose you don't have to if you're too afraid.
The hell? I ain't scared of nothing. Fine. I'll show you what's what.
Please don't fight! Miss Amelia, won't you say something as well?
Having a nice chat with you all sounds very fun. Oh. Rem, could you prepare us some tea?
Yes, of course. Right this way, please.
The ladies sure sound excited. Just seeing such a lovely sight makes having this get-together all the more worthwhile.
I agree with you there. Mealy looks like she's having a lot of fun. Her attitude from earlier did a complete 180.
Then you should share in her happiness, Subaru. You look as if you're disappointed in yourself for some reason.
Yeah, of course you'd say that, Mr. Popular.
Well, that certainly came out of nowhere.
What are you talking about, you two? I hope you don't mind if we join you.
Reinhard, the Sword Saint.
Please, you may simply call me Reinhard. We're both knights of royal candidates, after all. Besides, that title is still too heavy for me to bear.
All right, if you say so.
What's got Mewtwo so excited?
I was just commenting on how popular Tiga must be, being so aware of the finer details.
Doesn't that make Mew feel a little hollow inside, Subaru?
You bet it does. And then Reinhardt came out of nowhere. What am I supposed to do here?
Want Fairy to make Mew feel better?
I won't say it's not tempting, but I only have eyes for Mealy, you know.
Hey, Reinhard. Does Subaru not know about Sir Felix?
So it seems I should probably tell him. Well, there you have it. We should just observe for now.
Agreed.
Hey, you two! Don't start gossiping like school kids. We can't lose to the girls here. Let's deepen our manly bonds. Luckily for us, that annoying Julius isn't around.
I agree. We should all get to know each other better. However, I think you misunderstand something about Julius. He is a very good friend, and...
Ah, shut up!
Oh, Subaru. I don't understand why Mew don't like Julius so much.
Bad timing, perhaps? Now, let's go join in the merrymaking, Sir Felix. Or was it Ferris?
You get it? I'll let you escort me then.
That's quite the honor.
Hey, come on over already!
Then I'll go back to the manor and update Roswell about what happened yesterday.
Are you sure you should go by yourself? Maybe we should come with you.
It's fine, Subaru. I'll be with her. We'll arrive at the manor while the sun's still out. There shouldn't be any problems.
But...
Don't worry, Rem will be with you. Besides, you need to prioritize your treatment, so you should stay here and continue your sessions with Ferris. Be a good boy and be patient.
Miss Amelia, your dragon carriage is ready.
Yes, thank you. Well then, Rem. Please take care of Subaru while I'm away.
Yes, he will be in good hands. Please stay safe.
I really don't like this plan.
Now. If you want to help Leah, there are tons of other things you can do, can't you?
Like what?
Like finding the fake priestess. We can't do that if we're not in the royal capital, right?
Huh. You've got a point there. Alright then. Go on ahead, Mealy. You can count on me to handle everything here.
Where did you get so much energy all of a sudden?
Subaru can be quite cute when he gets excited.
So, with Mealy gone, my job is to weed out the...
Yes, let us...
Nope, not a one. We'll have to find some.
I'm sorry. I am not currently able to think of any. Not to mention, I must be on my way to speak with Miss Cruchet right now.
Cruchet? Why?
I have orders from Lord Roswell to do so.
I see. That's fine then. You go do your thing, Rem. I'll try coming up with some ideas of my own.
All right. I will be back before you know it. Please remember to not do anything rash, Subaru.
I got it. You worry too much, Rem. Well, now that Rem's gone too, I guess I'll start looking for those leads. Since Rem's meeting with Cruchet, I'll hit up the other candidates. Melty seems like the easiest one to talk to, so I'll start with her.
Reserve, save!
Someone just left all these boxes and
I'd love to see the Dragonstone in...
I wonder what the people...
There are a lot of... Gaston and his group need a church with a... What is it?
The church is near the shopping district.
Finally found it. The church Melty tends to. So, there are churches in this world too, huh? Though I guess they worship...
Subaru.
Hey, Melty. Long time no see. Well...
Whoa there, Subaru. That's pretty bold of you. The royal selection may have been postponed, but you're in the middle of...
Huh? Careless?
Come on, did you think through this at all? You need to consider...
Sorry. But considering you're going out of your way to tell me that, I can assume you guys don't... You were very considerate of me,
Good grief, man.
Nothing. It's just that you two seems...
Close?
Oh, come on.
Huh?
He and I aren't close. More like we look...
We may have been born at separate times, but...
Your bond is far greater than I imagined.
I wish we weren't so strangely in sync. Anyway...
No, I wanted to talk.
Is that so?
Oh, don't mind me. I'll just take the best tea you've got.
How highly do you think of yourself?
I see. So neither of us... enough information.
It hasn't been very long since the royal candidates were gathered. So...
The only thing we know for sure is how serious... I didn't realize you were Melty's knight team. No wonder you could see through me.
I'm not all that special. If we're talking about pure skill, there's someone far...
Tiga, do you really dislike being my knight? I know I can be quite the airhead at times, and I'm not as dignified as the other...
No. You've got it all wrong, Mel. I was just talking about my level when it comes to matters of the heart. No, so please, don't
Tiga.
Good. I'm glad.
No, nothing.
My abilities may not be adequate enough, but I refuse to let go of my...
No, not that. I was impressed that you could...
Really now?
I'm kidding. What you talked about is something I need to learn for myself, so he refused.
Subaru?
I've got the intel I wanted, though I guess this isn't much of an exchange. Either way, I look forward to seeing...
Because we support opposing factions? I'd say it's a bit too late worrying about that now.
We may be competing with one another for the throne, but there's no need to hate each other. So, well...
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm sure you... Yeah, there's no need for us to hate each other. She's... Morning, Rem.
Good morning, Subaru.
Yeah, like a baby. I might even be able...
I cannot have you flying away. I would not be...
I'm only kidding. Oh, about that. It's on us to find out who the fake candidate is, seeing as we're the only...
So long as it does not delay you receiving...
Of course I'll get treated, but I'll be doing other stuff too. So for...
Gathering in...
Yeah, I want to find out more, but we could start in the shopping...
Thanks for your business. You're awfully generous today. You didn't even have a penny to your name that first time.
Oh, stop it. No need to bring up those old times together. It'd be a real stab to my heart if my favorite shop closed. If only I had shopped more at that stall with the scary-looking shopkeeper.
That's none of your business. My shop's been through more close calls than you know.
Oh, so you...
Well, I've got plenty of stories about my...
I hear the market is unpredictable and... Revolving.
Exactly. The market can like recently, with the North Passage having been sealed off.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Ooh, that place is rough. Pretty much...
Right. You could burn...
Some folks even make a bid...
Sounds like a tough economy.
Yeah. Both sides kind of depend on each other. So, if your business ever...
I don't even want to think about that. Is this person...
Yeah. Someone I met through my wife's family. Acted as...
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
You could say that. Anyway, let's cut to the
Wait, so you're not here?
Sorry. I need to gather some intel. And you're being a merchant and all, I thought you'd be privy to... Luckily for us, you seem to be pretty bored.
I don't get why you'd think I'm bored, but I do have some downtime. Sorry, bud. I'd probably be...
I'm sorry, too. That's just how complicated...
Judging by that look of yours...
That's... classified. Sorry, I gotta get going.
Alright, come back soon.
Yes, thank you. I shall.
Man, with him again, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Subaru,
Rem? Oh, sorry.
Sir Reinhard van Estrella is.
He's here?
Yes. Would you like.
Yeah.
Hello, Subaru. Sorry for my.
Don't worry about it. But what's this?
Knowing you, I figured you wouldn't sit still being left.
You seem to know me pretty well.
I do consider us friends after all. In any case, it seems we both have a bit of an issue on our hands.
Exchange information, huh? I don't really have much to share, though.
That's fine. Just opening up.
How are you so nice?
I see. I think I understand Melty a little more now. There was that get-together the other day, too. I would greatly prefer to be on good terms.
What about things on your end? Has Felt been staying put? She's not
the type to sit idly by no matter what I say.
So she is roaming around by herself? Are you sure you should let her do that? If she ends up in any...
Not to worry. Should anything befall her, I will rush to her.
It's crazy how reassuring...
That's not mentioning how quick-witted Miss Felt is in her own right. Should she ever find herself in trouble...
I don't know if you should place all your faith in her.
I will consider your words of caution. And what of the other? Regarding Miss Cruchet, Miss Anastasia...
Ferris, Cruchet's knight, has been tending to me every so often. I don't know much about Priscilla. Well, besides the fact that she's...
Appas?
Yeah. I wasn't able to buy any since she bought out the whole freaking place.
That's still quite impressive that you managed to get close to even Miss Priscilla.
Come on, don't say that. I really feel like she's the most suspicious. As for her knight, Julius...
It's certainly like you to be blunt. It's true that Julius tends to give off a certain impression upon first meeting him. So, how about...
I guess if the opportunity presents itself, I'll think about it. But even if it's proven that the candidates we support are the real deal, we'd still be enemies.
Subaru.
But I understand that we don't have to hate each other in the process.
That's right. I think
it's just a little something I learned from someone. But I do think there's a lot of truth to it. Thanks for taking the time to stop by tonight, Reinhard.
Well then... Subaru, as we discussed...
Oh yeah, you've got some things to take care of, right?
Yes, I will see you then.
Nah, I won't come.
You will always...
Don't think about me so... Well, I did promise Rem not...
Oh, Subaru!
Hey, now, that's no way to greet a friend. How can you get...
You shouldn't really indulge yourself like that. I wouldn't want to hurt...
Subaru!
Hey, Melty, Tiga's picking on... Hey, Subaru, you...
Come now, Tiga. You shouldn't treat our guests like that.
If you say so...
You should look up what welcome means in the dick... Is that...
Oh, coming all the way out here.
No way! What kind of logic is that? No one can replace...
I'm sorry, I'm not...
How does that fit into...
Subaru, just what do you think you're doing? Making Mel feel down like this?
Don't you join in on this too? No,
It's only a joke. Why don't you...
Sakura, isn't asking him to defect coming on too... Though, it would be very reassuring to have Subaru on our side.
Well, it's like I said before. I can't take all the credit for that. Mealy is the one who did most of the work. Well, her and Rem.
Sounds like he's turned you down, Mel. Subaru's loyalty toward Miss Amelia is...
Don't pick on me for being so pure of heart, alright? But you're right.
That's a shame. But your attitude is
Melty is quite the busybody with...
Totally unrelated, but why did you and Sakura go to Roswell? You two aren't from the castle, right? I was...
Well, the answer's actually pretty simple. We wanted to, so we
You volunteered?
Another simple answer. Being from the 6th candidates camp, we had a late start compared to the other parties. We wanted to gain as much information on the other parties as possible. That's why we...
Oh, I see. That makes sense when you...
Knew why the royal selection was postponed from the very beginning?
Well, having only been informed by emissaries about the delay, I'd been wondering what the reason was this... Oh no, please, don't worry. Wait, you're not the one I'm holding responsible. My issue is with the ones who hid that info from us.
Please, don't think badly of us. We were ordered.
Ordered?
Yes, by the Council of Wise Men.
So they want to find the imposter while withholding information? Maybe that was their—
What do you mean?
As in, they were expecting you to leak something you shouldn't have known about. You know, since the imposter would be self-aware of their deception. If there really is someone who knows why the royal selection ceremony was delayed, then they'd be the imposter, since that information—
Yes. Unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Yeah, seriously. We have no idea.
True. But I did come to— It would appear the imposter is not part of Miss—
Huh? What makes you say that? I'm glad—
Are you referring to what Subaru said?
Subaru was able to deduce the Council of Wise Men's true aim. Such information would already be known by the imposter. Of course,
But Subaru doesn't look like the type to be good at hiding information.
I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Honesty is a virtue. The other candidates—
Well, I can't argue there. There are many—
You need to believe in yourself more, Mel. You're an honored candidate of the royal selection process, just like all the others.
As you can see, this is how we are. Knowing this, what do you say to
Working together?
We believe you and your faction are trustworthy enough.
Well, I guess
And I believe we can work together well.
I want to say that's not entirely my call to make, but—
Does that mean—
Yeah, let's combine our efforts and work together. Although the only thing I can offer in exchange is information.
Yes, I think that's more than enough.
Close connect.
I've heard the rumors. You've been frequent. I thought it'd be best to narrow down the list of suspects. Beginning with—
You're talking about Cruchet, right? I see.
Subaru, you don't have to do it.
Mel?
Thanks for your concern, Melty. But I've already made up my mind. I'll do it. I'm counting on you to retrieve my remains when I fall.
I take it that's not a good thing.
Spying on Cruchet, huh? I feel like that makes me seem ungrateful for all that she's done. No.
You seem to have a lot of ups and downs.
That voice!
That's a bit dramatic. What a coincidence.
Yeah, a coincidence. Definitely a chance encounter. Well...
Is that right? I was actually about to go— Oh, and don't worry, we'll split the bill. I doubt you'd want to owe me anything.
Feels like she walled off my escape route. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess.
Good answer. This place is a real hidden gem.
Is this really a restaurant?
It's a tavern by night, but it serves regular food during the day. Just trust—
Trust you, huh? I'll have you know— Amazing! The meat's nice and juicy, creating a modest taste. Coupled with it be even more perfect with— It's like the ultimate cruise pack.
I have no idea what that means, but— Oh, and don't tell anyone else about this place, okay? I don't want it to—
All right.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem.
Of course. She's at Roswell's manor right now. Once she's— She needed to inform Roswell of the situation here. I can only imagine how antsy he's gotten waiting to know why the royal selection—
Oh, I guess so. I mean, who knew there—
The Council of Wise Men, was it?
Oh, the council? I was wondering about that.
Not really. I only found— Phew!
Of course.
Hmm?
For giving me so much use— If you're asking whether I used you or not, then you shouldn't take it the wrong way. All we did was have a nice little chat.
I don't think I'd brush it off that easily.
Anyway, I need to head back for now, since my lunch break is over and all.
Wait a sec, Anastasia!
You want to know how to hire a merc? How else? You gotta cough up the dough. Long as you pay me, I'll be...
We regularly patrol set route.
There are always... It's one of the safest places in the royal capital.
Even without what?
Ah!
It may sound dumb, but it's actually pretty.
You're in luck, kid. I'm gonna teach you how to deal with barricades on the map. You could even make one right now using...
Hey, hold on! I shall record this. We're not...
You saved me, Natsuki, but...
What? What kind of a question is that, boy? As you can see...
What do we do, Anastasia?
Goodness, that was careless of me. But don't worry, Natsuki. So long as we get...
You mean the one behind the back?
We'll just have to shake him off some. Come on, let's go.
Wait, Anastasia!
Why must we...
That's my line. Running at full speed just... Wait, do I even need to run? Isn't this guy just targeting Anastasia?
I'm a priestess, so I'm not surprised there would be someone after me. I also have many business rivals, so there's no end but Natsuki. You wouldn't...
Damn, a certain someone's really rubbing off on me. So then, what should we do? If so many people have grudges against you, you...
Of course. We just have to hold our own till then.
Yeah, leave it to me. Damn, what do I do? Why don't we block him with those portable stalls? That should at...
Just make sure I've passed through first. Whatever you do, don't...
Anastasia!
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
Can we really rely on... Wouldn't it be better to call in some guards or something?
My private army is far more... However, I agree...
Right.
Would you look at that, Natsuki? Not a single guard in sight. Regardless, let's hurry along, Natsuki. If we meet up with my army...
You're right that we should hurry, but aren't you worried that that map...
You're quite the worrier, Natsuki. Okay then, question...
I think... Let's see. I guess it's best for us to meet up with... Wait a second, are we running in the
That's correct, Natsuki. We're being forced to run away from our
So long as that freak's behind us. Keep this... Damn it! That freak's really gaining! Keep running, Anastasia!
I will write it down.
We need to get away.
Okay, Try escaping that way. Natsuki, could you move those stalls and block his—
Got it, Anastasia. I'll...
Nope.
Come on, isn't there anything I can do if I look thoroughly enough?
Natsuki, don't move the stalls until I— How would that help?
You think that... These boxes are great for... There's no way I'm not...
I'm counting on you, Nat.
Come on, isn't there anything I can do if I look through...
Going left here is a faster way to meet up with my
This isn't enough.
I'm counting on you, Natsuki. I'm counting on you, Natsuki. I'm counting on you.
You think that...
I'm counting on you. Just a little further.
What's all this commotion? You there!
A weird guy in a mask is going on a rampage.
All right.
You think that... All right.
You can rest easy now, Natsuki.
My lady, are you hurt?
I managed just fine.
Can we leave the rest to you?
You got it. You can count on me.
Leave it to Mimi, too! That weirdo disappeared! Turned tail.
He ran off and
Reserve?
Direction a little bit. We could give chase, but it would be difficult to catch up.
He sure was quick. This was supposed to be my time to shine.
Retreating was the correct option. The guards are also beginning to gather after hearing all the commotion.
He did just attack my lady in broad daylight after all.
Miss Anastasia, are you hurt?
I'm fine. You should really be more worried about Natsuki.
I'm okay. I don't know what would have happened if we caught up with each other any later.
Sorry about that. I thought we had our guard up, but that guy saw...
That's true. It was the exact... I don't want to believe it. But the only plausible... His retreat was executed perfectly, too.
And what could this foe want with me?
Judging by how he was talking, I don't think he's doing this just for fun. He seemed to know about the royal selection.
Most likely. How scary.
Well then, please do be careful.
Thanks.
Thank you again for early...
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Aw, come on. Don't be so modest. Name's Ricardo. Nice to meet you.
I'm Mimi.
My name is Heitaro. I am Tivy. A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Natsuki.
Are these your personal guards, Anastasia?
They're my adorable Iron Fang. Well, maybe not all of them are so adorable.
What? You talking about me? That's cold, after we've known each other for so long.
What? You want me to call you one of my darlings? I never would have guessed.
I see.
That's...
Anyway, I made it out in one piece thanks to you guys.
You be careful as well, Mr. Natsuki. If those were...
I guess you're right.
I could have them escort you back if you'd like.
Yeah, wanna...
Hold my hands, huh?
Okay!
Jeez.
Subaru Natsuki.
Yeah.
A royal selection candidate was attacked in the middle of the day. I'd like to hear more about it in...
Of course.
I will see you later.
Super...
You can go, Rem. I'll be okay.
Subaru...
Don't look so down in the dumps. If I'm involved in the ceremony that decides the next... We need to be more...
Okay. Fairy's healing time. I heard about all Mew went through today. So Fairy here, let Mew know, Subaru. Mew need... I've been entrusted to care for Mew.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I apologize for taking up some of... Tell me more about what...
Right, of course. Well, it's just that Anastasia pulled a fast one on me earlier.
You were concerned about letting slip something that could...
How'd you know?
Seeing how cautious you are being, you were dealing with Anastasia Hoshin, the chairwoman of a prestigious trading company. Her area of expertise is in this... Then what do you propose we do?
No, that wouldn't be fair.
If you have something else on your mind, let's
see. Why don't we take turns?
Very well. I accept.
All right then. I noticed that you've been pretty busy lately.
Indeed. It has been postponed for the time being.
I've also been seeing a ton of supplies and people coming and going.
You're quite observant. Though it is not as if I have been... Your guess is not too far.
Do you mean it's not directly related to the royal selection?
That's right. It will likely impact the royal So then, my turn, Subaru Natsuki.
Directed me?
I can see that you are not the type that can keep secrets. And if we are permitted to I see. You must have an agreement with... I will put this matter to rest for the time being, based on your reaction.
I think I'd be asking...
Very well. Then I will...
I can't actually...
Then you can simply enjoy the app.